and at the lowest point of my life, when I looked the way you consider my healthy. I know personally for me, the body that you've been comparing my current body to was the unhealthiest version of my body. I was on a lot of antidepressants and drinking on them and eating poorly.
Welcome back to the Digital Tea Party, where we spill, sip, and swirl all the star-studded chaos you secretly live for. Buckle that seatbelt tighter than Ariana's ponytail, because we are diving into the glittery burnout saga of the one, the only, Ariana Grande. Yep.
Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing.
Miss Seven Rings herself is living proof that success comes with a free subscription to anxiety and zero sleep. So, Wicked, absolutely slaying, like record-breaking, Oscar-nominated, Broadway to Hollywood gold. But behind the scenes, honey, it's giving help me, I'm tired energy. Apparently, the shoot was brutal. The press tour, a nonstop fashion marathon. Picture wigs, lashes, heels, and having to say the same 3 interview lines 1,000 times.
I love stunts. I love the things we're talking about, like finding bruises or scrapes later, like in the back.
Things we've learned about you are coming through.
To me, it's like, oh, we did it. It was really fun.
Insiders say she's been hit hard, mentally, emotionally, physically. A former colleague literally said it's like being superhuman. Girl, I can barely post an Insta story without needing a nap. When Ari showed up at the BAFTAs in that deep V-neck Louis Vuitton gown, jaws dropped, but not in the OMG queen way. It was the OMG is she okay type. Her sternum was popping harder than a Gen Z group chat during a scandal. Fans noticed her weight loss, and the internet, of course, lost its mind. People were concerned, others were rude, some were both, but Ari clapped back in her classy queen way, saying, there are many ways to look healthy, and dragged us all for thinking her skinnier self, healthier self. She's felt like a specimen in a petri dish since she was like 16. No privacy, no chill. And guess what? That's exhausting. Even at Thanksgiving, your auntie says, you look skinnier, and suddenly you're rethinking life. Now imagine that, but it's the whole internet every single day. Let's talk trauma, because huge chili. Ariana's been through it. 2017, the Manchester bombing, 22 people lost. She's spoken about her PTSD, anxiety, and therapy. Like, real therapy, not a bubble bath. Then came Mac Miller, her dearest friend. His death in 2018 left her with crushing guilt. Around the same time, her whirlwind romance with Pete Davidson crashed like a relationship on Mercury retrograde. Fast forward, she marries Dalton Gomez in 2021. Then boom, meets Broadway bay Ethan Slater on Wicked. And yes, drama alert. He was married with a baby. His ex literally called Ari not a girl's girl. Ouch. Now they're both divorced and still together. But sources say it's unclear if their romance has post-Wicked legs. Sources close to Grande told the Post that the anxiety of the last year has been physically and mentally hard on the star. Friends blame the stress and anxiety of the last year. Okay, so here's the thing. We all know Ariana's been living her best vegan life for years, right? Like totally plant-based, eco-friendly, and all that goodness. But apparently, there's a catch. Hold on, doctors are whispering that all this greenery might be low-key messing with her health. So, word on the street, aka inside sources with a PhD, is that Ariana's long-term vegan diet, while it's giving her that ethereal glow, may also be draining her body's essential nutrients. You know what they say? Too much kale and quinoa can have a downside. The doctor basically said she might be missing some key nutrients that are vital for that, human functioning thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying go grab a burger, but maybe throw some almonds or avocado into your life, girl. Ari's not just surviving, she's thriving, kinda. She's dropping a short film and a deluxe album called Eternal Sunshine, Brighter Days Ahead. The symbolism, the branding, the drama, she's an icon. The deluxe version drops March 28th, and yes, her alter ego Peaches is back. We're excited, we're confused, we're emotionally invested.
I think you're saying something good or well-intentioned, whatever it is. Healthy, unhealthy, big, small, this, that, sexy, not sexy. We just shouldn't. We should really work towards not doing that as much.
Of course, the trolls won't chill, but she told Crazy Sally, yes, that's a real name, on the press tour that she's done with the judgment. Your granny commenting on your weight is bad enough. Now add the paparazzi and Twitter, nightmare fuel. So Ari's message, stop commenting on people's bodies. Period. Not even from a place of concern. Just don't. You never know what someone's going through. And honestly, she's so right. So is Ariana okay? Probably not 100%, but who is? She's juggling success, trauma, haters, exes, and wigs, and still showing up in 6-inch heels. That's power, baby. If you're an Ari stan, drop a heart emoji in the comments. If you're a Wicked watcher, tell us who's your fave, Glinda or Elphaba. This is Holly Molly, and I'm your girl Molly, signing off with a grandisized sip of truth, peace, glitter, and gossip.